Why, if he's not going to get in it, does he want a swimming pool?
I don't really know.
The meat and potatoes guy doesn't.
No, he's not really.
So he's a little
he's
adventurous.
He's a hot dog kind of guy.
Okay, hot dogs.
Yeah,
so he doesn't like sushi. So this is a little bit unusual. I want a pool.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. We are at a good relationship of yours, which is Unilock, which is a brick paver manufacturer.
We get to see the feature that we built, gosh, probably 7 years ago or so. And I love coming here for inspiration. I mean, they have one of the largest inspiration gardens I've ever seen.
We have 4 manufacturing plants on this site, 35 acres here, and we have dedicated about 3 acres to what we call our outdoor idea center.
It's a beautiful day in Aurora, Illinois. I'm with Brian Helfrich, my head of local market construction for 23 years. We are at a good relationship of yours, which is Unilock, which is a brick paver manufacturer.
I always like coming back here. First, we get to see the feature that we built, gosh, probably 7 years ago or so. This is their local headquarters, and I love coming here for inspiration. I mean, they have one of the largest inspiration gardens I've ever seen, showing all their different products and everything else.
So landscapers would usually bring their clients here to pick out and see the new designs, the patterns of their walls and their bricks and everything else. We have a local rep named Kyle, who's a big guy, played tight end for the Iowa Hawkeyes. We won't talk anything about that with my Buckeyes. This is funny. How many water features do we have here?
2.
Okay. Good afternoon. We are here to see Kyle. Hey,
guys,
Kyle.
how are you? Good to see you, Greg.
All right.
Ryan, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you guys.
So welcome to the vlog. What we wanted to do is we wanted to show a little bit of the demonstration gardens here, not just the water features, but just a little bit about what you guys do here.
Great,
okay?
great. It's all cleaned up and ready to go.
Let's go do it.
Kyle, do you remember how many years ago we put this in?
That's been in about 11 years.
Wow, I said 6, 7. That's
Yeah. The front is a showroom, but you got actually a manufacturing plant here.
Yes, we have 4 manufacturing plants on this site, 35 acres here, and we have dedicated about 3 acres to what we call our outdoor idea center.
Yep.
Contractors would come
3 acres of idea centers,
Yeah.
so you just can walk around for hours
It's
and
top
just get
shelf,
different ideas.
which is why you wanted to come out here and
Yeah.
showcase this for our customers. So go ahead and explain to us what you built here, Brian.
Well, so Unilock creates an awesome product. They create a permeable paver. So what we did here is we have a waterfall that comes down and literally just disappears into the patio. And underneath the patio is our rainwater harvesting system. So when it rains, water will actually penetrate through the joints of their brick down into a large 1,000-gallon system that then is circulated through the waterfall.
It's actually fixed some of the problems that we had. We had some flooding here on the east side of our building. We actually dropped the sump pump in some of our permeable pavers. We run a sump pump out. There's a hose that comes out there, drops it right into your rainwater harvesting system, and we don't have to fill up the water here.
Man, this thing is really filled in. Those irises were about this big when we put them in. I think what was fun about this one is the challenge of it, right? We couldn't drive our machines in through all this because this was already all built and finished, and there was no way we were coming up the stairs and bringing our excavator and all that kind of stuff over. So we literally snuck in between right over in here and worked our way out. Coming back this way. And so we had a little narrow window that we were able to work through, and we were able to take it to its fullest potential. Kyle, so what do people say when they come see this?
This is a place that they actually just want to come and sit.
Yeah.
They actually just sit here and stare at it. Some people just sit out here and, you know, almost just absorb everything from the outdoors. On a perfect day out here, this is a great area just to sit and listen to the water, and a place that everybody, you know, says, I want this in my backyard.
Who would not want this in the backyard? Why would I want to ever just sit here and relax? I love it. Brian, why did you decide to go with the urns?
Well, Ed actually did this, how many years ago did he do this? 4?
This has been about 3 or 4 years.
I'm just guessing, right?
Yeah.
Like I got that so wrong back over there. Well, you know, I'm near and dear to the urns. We've got the original one over there at Aquascape that I built out of stone, and so I love seeing these displayed. But the nice thing about the urns is they're visible from 360 degrees. And so in a spot like this, as the garden kind of wraps all the way around, you get to see this thing from everywhere. So when we're doing a waterfall, you're really focused on one view towards the kitchen window, where the urns can be visible from anywhere. And so it gives you a lot of height and a huge impact in a really relatively a small space. I mean, we're talking about 15 feet by maybe 10 feet, and these things lit up at night are incredible. And then what Kyle was saying is, what do you guys do in the winter?
Oh, in the wintertime, we actually leave these running, and you get to see the ice formations.
Yes.
People are still coming here looking at product. The first thing they see is these ice formations here, and they come and they start asking, can you really do that? Is that something that can be done?
That's what we do. All right, Brian, we got the Vanishing Edge waterfalls up here. Stacked slate urns here. Show me in the back. Let's do either a pond or a pondless or an architectural wall.
There's a couple locations. Like I really kind of like this turf.
Okay.
Even here. I like the idea of the artificial turf right here because it represents somebody's backyard and the lawn. And so just doing a small little, more realistic size waterfall in here, where that one we saw over there is really big and grand and everything else. I like something small,
So
maybe in here. Little pondless
here.
waterfall here. And then, I mean, you've got so many tempting places, right? There's a spot over here where we could do a small pond. I know you guys wouldn't want to deal with the fish and everything else, but we'll deal with the fish because it's so stinking easy.
Right.
So it's hard to visualize, but this is actually a fantastic space. So I look at it like if I were going on a consultation for a homeowner, this is the back of their house. I'd want to see the water feature as close to the back of the house as possible. So I'd want to line it up with the windows and everything else. And so it kind of makes sense to do something small in here.
Pop out the grasses.
Yeah, take out the Widelia
and then just put a little pond in here, with a little stream and waterfall coming down.
Yep.
Okay. All right, well, this is the guy that makes all the decisions for Unilock. So we're good to go now.
Thank you for coming out today.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very
Good
much.
seeing you.
Hey, if you like seeing cool people in awesome places, like, comment, subscribe, and follow along, and check in back, and maybe we're going to actually have built this by then.
You never know.
Awesome. Love it. I like my job. No, I love it. We are in beautiful St. Charles, Illinois, probably a mile and a half from Aqualand right now. I am touring ponds that our company built. Brian Helfrich actually built, or at least designed, right?
Chris Hansen actually built this one. I designed it and let him loose to do his thing.
So this is a pondless waterfall, right?
The pondless waterfall put in a little bit less than a year ago, and we used an urn to give us some vertical height where a berm wouldn't work. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Check it out. Hello. I met you right when you had built this
I
thing.
know, and you came right when I had nothing here.
Well, it had just gotten put in.
Yes.
It is looking great.
Thank you.
Now it's been a year. Have you enjoyed it?
Oh, yes.
Do the birds come down into that?
I have a picture of about 30 birds sitting in there cleaning themselves.
That's cool.
It's
they
the
have a
sound.
great
It's
time.
the sound of the water. It
Yeah.
really attracts them.
They have a lot of fun in here, and it's fun watching them. So
Now, what was the inspiration for this?
the inspiration really is I have a lake house in Wisconsin, and I miss the water noise. And
Right.
this way, my husband keeps me home instead of me being in Wisconsin and him being here.
That's how he keeps it settled, huh?
Yeah.
So you come by Aqualand, right?
My daughter took prom pictures at Aqualand one year.
Okay.
And I looked around and said, if I ever do this, I'll be coming here.
So Brian came out
Yeah,
and
Brian came out. Now, Brian, I need to talk to you about, what about a little recreation pond?
just a little recreation.
A
pond.
little. I just need enough to float Because he wants a pool, I want a pond.
So this is the compromise. Well, you got space.
So the biggest advantage with a recreational pond versus a swimming pool is it's enjoyable 365 days out of the year. Where a swimming pool,
You cover it up and that's
you
it.
can almost count on two hands how many times you might be able to use it throughout the summer. If you're not sitting in it, then you're maintaining it, and so there's a lot to do. And then in the winter, when it's cold, it's just got this big ugly cover over it. Where a pond looks gorgeous all the time.
So your goal would be
I just want to have a float and me in the sun. That's 4 feet deep. I'm figuring 8 by 10.
well, that might be a little small because remember you have to do some shelves and get down there. So I would say if you were trying to go a 4 foot deep, probably 16
by 16.
16 by 16. That would allow us to give the right size and scale with the rocks and everything else and still allow you enough room to float, or your husband to float with you if you want to.
won't.
He wants a pool but he doesn't want to float.
Getting a new kitchen, so
Well,
I come out here and play, and it's like I really work up a sweat picking up things. So I need a recreation
Everybody
pond.
needs a recreation pond. They just don't know it
I
yet.
know.
Well, it'd be kind of cool to have this bridge and those stairs lead to it.
Yeah, because I figure I'd sort of like it over here. Could we tie it
We would just need
together?
that.
I would just have this run right into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we would just need to build up a little bit on the backside. We excavate, build up, put a berm, but you got plenty of room.
Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
I just have to work on him.
Yeah. So
It worked before.
why, if he's not going to get in it, does he want a swimming pool?
I don't really know. He seems to think that my grandson would like a swimming pool better, but let me tell you.
Oh my gosh.
not
My
a kid in the
2.5-year-old grandson had a blast in this. I had a boat stuck under here for.
Yeah, that's what kids should be doing.
Yeah. No, he just loved it. And I'm thinking a recreation pond he would love just as much.
So my kids swim in my pond all the time, right?
Mine too.
Neighbor kids, right behind us have a pool. Kids are the same age. They never swim in the pool.
Yeah.
Their kids are always over at our house swimming in the pond.
My kids swim in the ponds, and then when they want to warm up, they go in the heated pool. And then they go right back into the pond. But they have their mask on, they're chasing the fish, and they're doing all sorts of fun stuff. We'll actually map this out for you.
Yeah, I know. I need to work on a little more on this.
He should watch some of the vlogs.
I've showed him a few.
Okay. The meat and potatoes guy doesn't.
No, he's not really.
So he's a little
he's
adventurous?
a hot dog kind of guy.
Okay, hot dogs.
Yeah,
So he doesn't like sushi, so it's a little bit
No.
unusual. I want a pool.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'm
We'll pull
working
him
on it. I'm working on it.
So did you guys know that there's another feature here?
Probably
No.
not. Come on over here.
Okay. Oh my. It's an addictive hobby, that's for sure.
Well, I had them do this right when they did the other.
Oh my gosh.
Because I have a corner back here that likes to just cultivate weeds.
So you took it out, put the rock and
Yeah.
gravel in, and put a nice little.
Yeah, so now I have sound on both sides when
When
I'm
you're
sitting up
at,
there.
what a beautiful back patio
And my
too.
neighbors absolutely love it because they, of course, can hear it.
Yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah, that's so cute. Just a small little stack
Yep.
slate urn.
Just a little thing.
We're up there kicking back, listening to the sound of that water, and then she said, "Oh, and then I just bought a new vet." So I'm like, "Are you a hot rod chick?" She's like, "I totally am a hot rod chick because this is your fourth vet."
No, my third.
Third vet. Okay, not bad. So I don't even have a vet. I drive a Jeep. So let's check this out. I love it. Look at that. I love that color. All right, let's hear it. Hit it a little bit. This is one cool grandma. Hey,
And I am.
and you are. If you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and follow along as we showcase how people live the lifestyle and live the Corvette lifestyle as well. I love it. I love my job.